Kevin back here with FasTrax Cars. I've got Ted here with a 1963 Gran Turismo, absolutely incredible condition. Ted, welcome to my show.
Thank you very much.
Tell me a little bit about your car.
Well, it's a 1963 Studebaker Gran Turismo. It has it's all original, built up with a Studebaker Avanti R1 engine, 289, 4-barrel carb, dual exhaust, high left cam, and I've tried to keep it original. I've had it for about 20 years now.
Excellent. Let's just move around here and get a car behind us here. Let's take a look at this. A nice, beautiful black. Is this factory color?
Yes, it is.
Original color. And what have you done to the car? I mean, obviously the paint is not done.
Well, mostly everything from the radiator to the tailpipe has been replaced.
Okay.
Or rebuilt.
Okay.
All back to Studebaker factory specs.
Excellent. Excellent. And the engine here, obviously, it's been it's a beautiful shape, so it's obviously been rebuilt.
Yes, it has. Yes.
Okay. What have you done to the engine?
Well, like I said, it was a standard Studebaker 289, and what I did is we built it up to a R1. In '63 and '4, Studebaker built Avantis and put special high-performance engines into them. So I cloned this one to be an R1 engine, which is a high-lift cam, 4-barrel carb, header, cast iron headers, dual exhaust, and that's about it.
Right.
So I brought it from about 240 horse to 260, 280.
That's really good.
Yeah.
What does the car weigh? Do you know?
No. It weighs more with me in it.
Don't they all with us? Absolutely. So this car itself, what have you done to the brakes or suspension? Is it all pretty well stock, factory?
It's all stock, yes. They've all been rebuilt, and they're all the standard drum brakes. There's no disc. You could get disc brakes from Studebaker in '63, but this one didn't come with that option.
Right. And it's an 8-cylinder.
Yes, it is.
8-cylinder engine, yeah, absolutely.
People try to mistake it for a Ford 289, but it's a very different engine. It is Studebaker's original engine.
Right. And the difference between the two engines is what?
3 o'clock today, and that's
well, Studebaker engines are the old wide. It sits in engine low, in the bays low, and it's wide.
Yep.
You look at a Ford 289, they're pulled up tighter and they're higher.
Right.
And they wouldn't fit in here because
make sure you get your
of
50-50 tickets.
You wouldn't get the hood down.
Couldn't get the
We got
hood
we're up
down.
Right,
over
absolutely.
$2,500 right
Absolutely.
now.
And the
we'd
interior
like
on
to get
this,
way up there.
Yeah, I didn't touch the interior. It's all original.
all original interior.
Yeah.
This I said unique car, beautiful car, very unique car.
Thank you very much.
Very unique. Stock interior, factory interior is amazing. Factory paint, exhaust wise.
No, I put new stainless steel 2 1/4-inch exhaust.
Okay. Muffled, or is it pretty well straight?
No, actually, if you want to hear it.
If you're an automotive enthusiast like we are, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're alerted when new videos go live.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah, it
Beautiful.
has a very nice sound to it.
Yeah. And otherwise, again, all stock. Now the white walls.
Yes, those are Coker radials because these came out of the factory with bias ply tires, and they're really not that nice to drive on the highway with. So Coker brings out a tire that was very much like the factory, and it's a radial.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, white walls they're pretty difficult to find today.
They are getting harder and harder to find. These size tires are very hard to find too. You have to go to specialties people like Coker.
Right.
Every once in a while you can find them, but really you have to pay extra for it.
Yeah. What size tires are on this car?
R205 15s.
Okay. Which is, in its day, that's a good size tire.
It was, yeah, factory. It was a good tire, yeah.
Absolutely.
So it also has what we call positive traction.
Yep.
Studebaker called the twin traction. That's just an added benefit to the car.
Absolutely. Obviously a summer car.
Yes.
Yeah, summer car. Drives good?
beautiful car. It's our highway car. My wife and I have made many trips with this. We've gone from Edmonton to South Bend, Indiana. We've gone to Spokane, Tacoma, Seattle, Vancouver. It's our highway car. Has been really reliable, and it's a great car to drive.
It's amazing that the car it's all original, it's all factory paint and interior, and but you use the car.
Yes.
That's
why it has
fantastic.
a motor and tires.
That's right. That's right. There's nothing worse than people buying cars and they stick them in the garage and never touch them.
Yeah. No, this has been an excellent car for us. We've really enjoyed it, and it's unique. You don't see them around.
Absolutely. That's kind of why I stopped. I walked by. I'm in the show. I walked by this car and I walked up and I said, "Do you mind talking about your car? This is so unique." And graciously, you said yes. So I appreciate that.
Well, I really like to educate people on this make of car because they are different, and I enjoy it. That's why I have that big sign out front giving the information out.
Absolutely. And a lot of chrome work on this car, which is true to the era.
Yeah.
Obviously, if anything got damaged, finding chrome on this would be almost impossible.
You know, Studebaker actually never went broke. They just shut their car division down. They had a lot of other companies.
Yeah.
So what they did is they put a warehouse in South Bend, Indiana with all the extra parts. For years you could buy NOS parts for these cars.
Really? Okay.
And then as those started to become obsolete or you couldn't find them anymore, they started to remanufacture them. So I can get just about anything I need from this car, front bumper to back bumper.
Seriously?
It's just American dollars, and it's 3 weeks away.
That's incredible.
Generally you can get it. It's really a well-supported make of car. And a lot of people don't know that, but it's not hard to find parts for it.
And the reason why I mentioned it is because I've talked to, you imagine, I've talked to a lot of people about cars.
Sure you have.
And the one thing that everybody always says, the same thing is finding chrome. It's a nightmare, finding chrome, finding something aftermarket that fits. A lot of cars, they had American and Canadian different cars, and the chrome is different from one to another.
It is. Actually, this is a Canadian-built car. It was built in Hamilton. Most of it is the same as the American cars, but there's some odd little things that are different, and those are the parts you can't find.
Yeah. So that's the fact still. It's the odd Canadian parts.
Yeah. But you know, the Canadian plant was last 2 years longer than all the other plants. When they started to shut down the company, they moved all their production into Hamilton because it was a more modern plant, and they ran it for 2 years after the American plants were shut down.
Impressive. I didn't know that. Excellent. Well, thank you so very much for showing me your car. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And I appreciate your time.
And yours as well. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.